Hey there, we are snuggling into fall. I'm Cadence Kidwell. I so appreciate you watching me. I'm the proprietress here at Fuzzy Goat in Thomasville, Georgia. You can see all that I'm talking about at fuzzygoatyarns.com, and you can also text us at 229-236-GOAT. And yes, I can't get enough of this rainbow pillow. We have this sample that Cheryl finished for us. Thank you, Cheryl, in the store. And you can see that it is a really great size. And this is the traditional colors that we do have this kit in. And then when we were at market, Melissa and I picked out, because of course we can't go with the more subtle colors, only we have to go with some brights. So we have these two, and I just love this yarn. It's an alpaca blend, and it's just really great for snuggling into. It's a great addition to Fuzzy Goat. So you can make one too. So we have these in kits, and I'm going to have the links up shortly. Continuing with our snuggle theme, we also have some loveys. Caroline and I went to a different market, a gift market this summer, and we found these loveys, and they come in a bear and a bunny. So if you want to have something for your special little ones that you know that they are going to drag everywhere, and you may not want that to be your special hand knit or hand crocheted item, this is a great gift for them while you make something that stays a little bit more either at home or a little more cared for than the thing that they just love to death, which is what these are intended for. They are, we got the dimensions online, so they're a nice size. They got this little sweet little head up there at the top. And the bear also comes in the ivory, and the bunny also comes in the gray. And then they all have little sayings on them down at the end as well. So you can make some choices there. These are just so soft and lovely. And continuing with that blankety theme, and also what Caroline and I found at market, are these cotton blankets here too. So these are really great. These also are wash, and you can put them in the washer, and they can stand up to a lot. So we got this one here that has the bee on it, and then we have another one that has several bees, and then this one is my favorite. It's an alpaca on there. See how cute that is? And this one, I think we just have a few left because it's not lasting long, is the sheep. So those also make great gifts if you need something kind of quick. And then if you want something to wrap yourself up in, we've got this new Blue Sky kit here. This, I don't even know how you say this, how you pronounce it, Paul's Bow Wrap Kit. And it is, I love the way this wraps down like that. You can leave it unsewn, or you can sew it and make it a poncho. And look at these colors. Blue Sky has just really hit it out of the park again. These are definitely my colors. Look, they even go with what I'm wearing. And so this is Woolstock Light, which is a fingering, and it makes this really great poncho. If you don't want these colors, we do have Woolstock Light individually, and we can help you put something together for that too. So that would be lovely to wrap yourself up in. When I'm through showing you these fabulous things that came in while I was on vacation, I'm going to stop and tell you a little bit about my vacation. Okay, so something also fall-like. I apologize for the crinkling, whoops, of the plastic, but Emma's theme packs, which we just sell like candy bars, right? Because they kind of feel like a candy bar here. Has some new colors. So this one here is called Isn't She Grand? Look at that fun, from this caramel color down to this teal. This one here is called Starry Night, and it does look exactly like Starry Night. And the painting, which also looks like Starry Night. This is called Eves on the Horizon. I love this one, kind of a lilac down to a gold, a little unexpected, but really well put together. And this one is called Treat Street. So from a sweet pink all the way down to this lilac, and you're thinking, well, those are really all fun and wow, but what do you do with them? I'm going to say we sell so many of these things, we can't even keep up with all the things you're doing with them. But I saw this brand new pattern out yesterday on Facebook by Marilyn Berg called Beachy Keen. And you could use a pack and then a solid color and make this really great striped piece here. And I'll have the link, oh, the link is up with the Emma's theme packs already. And then Melissa pulled a couple other patterns that you could also use, and these links are also up there on our theme pack website. Diana just knit a ranunculus with the Earth Unique that self-stripes, and it looked really fun. So we think like a ranunculus in Starry Night, just going from one to the next, would be really pretty. And then you could also, you crocheters could do Waru, and of course it would have more than just these 3 stripes, it would have several, and that would be really great too. So we've got some theme packs, just feeling like fall, just like that. And if you need something to put it all in, these giant bags designed in Atlanta came in. We've had these before. Alicia, our Knitwise yarn dyer, has one of these, and it's so fun to watch her come in and see how many projects she can pull out of one. We have this one here that says, put good things into the world. That's my favorite one. And then if you are one that would prefer not to have sayings, we have one with giant dots on it. I don't remember which one Alicia has. It is lined with little dots, both of them are, and they're just really great. You can sling it over your arm, but the strap is also long enough to distribute the weight because you could put so much in it as kind of a messenger bag too. And okay, so also fun felting kits for you and your buddies to get you in the mood for the fall. We have these ones from Scotland here. Look at this fox. Melissa was saying yesterday, he looks like the real deal. So he looks like he could really not be friendly. You can make him friendly looking or not, right? I mean, but I love the variation in the felt there so that you could do that. Needle felting is so much fun because you can just jab it. And so it's very cathartic. Really great thing to do. And eventually you're going to stab yourself. So don't feel like you're a failure if you do that. That's kind of part of the excitement. Look at this hedgehog. He looks like the real deal too, though he looks a little friendly. But I love it because it actually comes with a piece of this like fur that makes his hedgehogginess going on there. I don't know if that's a real word. This, you guys can't get enough of the bees, hence the bee blankets. We've got this one here too. And look at this fabulous one here with the peacock. Isn't that great? Makes me think of Flannery O'Connor. Flannery O'Connor had peacocks in her house / farm. She lived in South Georgia. Then we've got some other ones as well from a different company here. We have these mini needle felting kits. This one is a sheep, so very classic for us knitters and crocheters. This one is the toadstools. And then, because you know, we're entering into that season, we have gnomes, and they have a bell. You hear the bell? And then this is really pretty. We have a picture of this on the website in that like you can attach this to like a gift bag or something. So it makes it just that much more special. I think that's really pretty. And so we have those fun things that came in while I was gone. So there's probably more. I haven't even gotten to the bottom of it all. My trip was fabulous. I made so much headway on my Westbourne. We went to Maine. Mr. Fuzzy Goat thought, oh, let's go over to Quebec City when we were planning the trip because we'd been there many moons ago. And I said, I just don't think I want to be that stressed out having to fit all that in. So we just went up and down the coast of Maine and had a really great time. You probably saw the places I was knitting on my Westbourne. And now I'm in my sleeve. The pattern doesn't tell you how long to make the sleeve. And so I'm kind of measuring sweaters that I'm wearing, trying to figure out how long I want to make it. I tried trying it on today, but my sleeve, I need to use try-on tubing because I thought my arm would fit in here. My hand does, but this part won't because it's up where my forearm is, which is wider. Now here's something I want to show you. Okay, so I'm gonna have to really think about how I want to block this. This is superwash, so I'm not gonna want to soak it because it's just gonna, that's a technical term. It's just gonna relax more than I want it to. But I do want to block it because, you know, I've got the Surrey silk in there. This is Copper Corgi Savannah sock, and this is 29 Bridges Surrey silk. And so I do want to kind of, so I believe I'm going to probably start off with steaming it and see, you know, kind of make that a more even fabric. But down here at the bottom, I've definitely got to do something more aggressive because it has this really cool, maybe you can see, short row kind of dipped hem here. I really like it, but right now, unblocked, anything, it's just curling up. It's supposed to curl up just a little bit, like to there, and stop. So I'm gonna need to see what I need to do with that. And worst comes to worst, if it doesn't act the way I want it to, I undo this hem and I change my needle size or do something like that. So I'm coming along. I'll finish the sleeve maybe even tonight, and maybe by next Saturday I'll be wearing it. No promises though. I am wearing my Andrea Rangel Descent cardigan that I finished last year. This is one that I steeped, so I'll have the link up to that, and where it is to the regular pullover, but then on her pattern she has a link to where you can go and cut it. I'm not going to unbutton my top while I'm wearing it, but my steeking wasn't all that pretty, so I put some ribbon over there. And yes, that's what I'm thinking, Rhonda, with that Westbourne, is I'm really just going to spray block that. I'm just going to get just that part wet and figure that out. Okay, then I got one more exciting thing to tell you. Oh, and let's see, who's going? Rhonda. Rhonda's going to a Marie Green book event. That's very exciting. We love Marie Green and her books around here. Our fabric came in. We've been, if you get our emails, you would have seen one where we were talking about our fabric that Alana is working on. And so we have a sample, this is a sample of our fabric that we are going to make into bags. And speaking of bags, this has been the perfect project bag, the Dre bag, because I can squish it. I can squish it into my carry-on. It's expanding to hold my sweater in there. It's just great. So we are also working on a bag, and this is the fabric that Alana designed for us. She does all the Good Vibes logos and branding, and I just love it to pieces. It's got, Alana lives in Europe, but I told her about how we wanted to make it Southern. So she's got pecans, and she's got peaches, and she's got dogwoods in there. I just love all that. And then of course the goat, which we have been calling the queen goat, on there. And then she made a companion fabric to line the inside with. And we're working with Jenny. So the design came all the way from Europe, but Jenny is just down the road in Tallahassee, and she's gonna sew the bag. She's been coming up and showing us different prototypes, and we're working on that. And the fabric is being printed in Panama City, which is just like 2 hours away. So I love how ultimately this will be a local project, and we will keep you posted on that. I just can't wait. The other thing I can't wait about is over here, the best of the shop doesn't look the way it normally does because the cabinets have been out to be painted, repainted, and they're coming back tomorrow. And then the ones on this side of the store are gonna be going out for repainting. That's gonna be a bigger chore. I'm glad we started on this side. When I first opened the store 9 years ago, distressed was a thing. I mean, this building's kind of distressed. There's no getting around that. But we didn't need our cabinet, and our cabinets, we are attached to our cabinets. The cabinets and us are a package deal. We got the cabinets from a vintage store down in North Florida. They used to be in a hardware store. They're just part and parcel of the shop. When I put the shop together, my friend Jackie, who's a designer, said you'd want the cabinets to be the background, the yarn is the star. That was really hard because I thought, oh, let's paint them a really fun color. And it's like, no, the yarn needs to be the star. So the cabinets have been the same color as the walls, which is a great gray. I still love it, which is the same gray as the grout in the bricks over there. So we are painting them the same color. So it's not an exciting change in color, but it is in finish. So Danny does a great automotive paint finish on these, and he did them originally, but not in a gloss, and now he's doing them and making them a little bit, well, not distressed like they were last time. So they're gonna come back, and then the other ones are going out. So between that project and the bag project and the holidays around the corner and coming back from vacation, my cup is very full and very happy. I mean, how can you not be happy when you're holding on to this, right? I'm looking around, and I believe I have told you all the things I was going to share with you today. Thanks for following me along on my adventures. Yesterday, we realized that Mr. Fuzzy Goat and I had our first date yesterday, 45 years ago. I feel like I must have to be 90 to say that or something, but I'm not yet. So I told Carolina that. She's my daughter, and she goes, gosh, that's older than even your kids. And I'm like, of course. So anyway, I love working with my, well, not all my kids. I work with one of my kids, but you know, I just love it that my kids are funny, and that I get to be around them. It's a real treat. And I'm gonna stop rambling on and make sure I get all the links up for you so that you can do there. And Nancy, we hope to have you travel and visit here too. Just wait 2 more weeks and all the cabinets should be back. And then it looks the way it's supposed to. Thank you all. Have a great weekend. And please text us at 229-236-GOAT if we can help you with any of your projects, put colors together. Melissa and I just can't get enough of doing that for you.